Up until recently, I never considered paying for a weather app. I mean, why would you? You have so many good free apps to choose from in the App Store, like the Yahoo Weather app or the Weather Channel app, and so many other options. Now, I'm not sure why, but I decided to buy not one, but two weather apps. I've been seeing a lot of talk on Reddit and other places about dark sky, and I've been hearing Mike Hurley talk constantly about carrot weather. So I decided to buy them both, see which one I like, and I honestly can't decide. But I'm going to go over both apps in depth with you and show you everything there is about both apps. And hopefully, this will help you guys make your decision if you're looking for a weather app. So I'm going to start off with dark sky. Loading it up, you got a nice, clean, simple layout here. You got the low, the high, the current, and the conditions up here at the top. You got the precipitation forecast here, which shows the hourly breakdown of, or it shows every 10 minutes up to an hour of light, medium, heavy rain. And it'll give you a nice little graph if there is anything expected in the area. And scrolling down here, you got every 2 hours a little update on the temperature. And over here, it'll show you whether it's clear, cloudy, or what is expected every so often. You can change that from precipitation percentage, wind, humidity, UV index, and down here way at the bottom is the sunset. So swiping to the right, you get the daily forecast up to a week. You got conditions here on the left, the days, the high, the low. You can click on it, get that same little 2 hour breakdown of what's going on. See, clear, partly cloudy. Kind of color coordinates it a little bit, or I should say shades it in, not color coordinating it, but makes it so it's easy to see. Oh yeah, so you got blue for some rain here. So yeah, that's the weekly forecast there. Looks good. And over here on the left-hand side from the main menu, you got the probably my favorite feature about dark sky. You get a world view of any precipitation. Well, that's pretty crazy looking. So now at the bottom, you can slide through the different days. You can go back a few days and slide forward and see what's coming and what already came and went. And there's that rain coming for Chicago soon. And it works flawlessly. It loads immediately. It looks great, and it just works without a hitch. And it looks so good. I love this part. And you can zoom in a little bit and fine-tune it a little bit more so you can get a little closer to Chicago here. And you can go back like an hour or so and go forward an hour or so just to see what it was leading up to now and what's expected in the near future. I wish you can go a little further than... It only goes like an hour, I think. Like an hour and a half, maybe tops. I wish you can go a little further than that. It would be nice to see. I really do love this feature. Also, you can get the temperature up here at the top. All right, so that's actually pretty much what the app is. It's very simple, very basic. It does provide a lot of information, but it's a clean interface, laid out very well, very easy on the eyes, and very simple to read. My favorite part about dark sky is notifications. Actually, let me show you one more thing, and I'll get to notifications. Just the settings. There's two settings. What you want your units to be, whether it's USA or UK or whatever it is. And then you can choose to use the feels like temperature in the widget and the watch versus the regular, what the temperature actually is. I keep that on. I like to know what it feels like outside. But yeah, the notifications, probably my favorite part here. So there's a few things here. So next hour precipitation, you can have Dark Sky send you a notification anytime it's about to rain, or whether it's going to be light rain, moderate rain, or heavy rain. So you can choose that. I keep it on any rain. I don't know why. I do like that, though. And so anytime it's going to rain, or whatever you choose, it'll send you a text on your watch, or I'm sorry, a push notification on your watch saying, hey, expect this in this amount of time. And it's pretty accurate sometimes. Daily summary, you can choose your time, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., whatever, what have you, to send you a little summary on what's going to be expected for the day. Severe weather alerts and do not disturb between so many hours. Now, the custom alerts, I'm very excited to use. I don't have anything set up yet, mainly because there's only one I'm interested in. But you can set up for temperature, so if it exceeds or goes below a certain temperature, anytime in the next 24 hours, Dark Sky will send you a notification saying, hey, just a warning, this is going to happen around this time or whatever. And you can do feels like temperature, precipitation, and this is the one, especially living in the Chicago area, snowfall. I'm very, very excited to use that. So I can click that. It says notify me at, let's say, 6 a.m., because it's about the time I usually get up for work, if snowfall will be greater than 0 inches. So if there's any snow, it'll notify you, or if there's more than 3 inches, or if there's another blizzard like there was a few years ago, it'll notify you if anything's going to be expected in 24 hours, which I think is really, really cool. It does notify you normally of changing weather conditions, but That's if it's upcoming in the next couple hours, or just anytime, probably sooner than a couple hours. Usually rain notifications I get if it's going to be happening within like a half an hour or less. So this is something to let you notify even more in advance if there's going to be something coming within 24 hours. Very, very, very cool feature here by Dark Sky. So other than that, that's pretty much the app. So let's go over to Carrot, and I'm gonna hopefully you guys can hear the sound on this, because one thing Carrot's known for is its snarky AI. So let's load this up.
It's nice out, sure, but how are you supposed to watch all of the cat videos on the internet if you're getting distracted by pleasant weather?
Yes. So that's pretty funny. I haven't heard that one yet. But
Into the future,
that's loading Chicago. Hang on.
the sun is such a lonely star. Whenever he comes out to see his friends, they all disappear.
So that's what you get when you have it on snarky. You can change that, which I'll get into that in a minute. But first off, look at this gorgeous layout here they got. Very colorful, very fun, very just, I don't know, it's easy to read, but a lot of information. A lot more going on here than in Dark Sky. So if you're looking for simple, easy, and just straight to the point, I'd say Dark Sky is the winner on that one. But this is very cool. You can tap on it, and just like Dark Sky, it shows hourly. Or I'm sorry, not just like Dark Sky. Unlike Dark Sky, it shows hourly, whereas Dark Sky shows every 2 hours. But hourly, you can tap on it, get all your info here at the top. You can swipe through. Got a nice little cool animation over here showing, or every time you get to a new hour. And it is color coordinated too. So purple is nights, yellow is sunny, and let's get to some rain here. Very fun to do. So it is blue for rain. And by default, there is upgrades to the app, but by default, you only get the 3 upcoming days. You have to upgrade it, and I'll get to that in a minute, to get a week. And then down here at the bottom, not part of the upgrade, is the daily breakdown. So there is a radar. It works okay. Not nearly as good as Dark Skies, but it's there if you need it. So in the settings, the Premium Club membership, which unlocks notifications, severe weather alerts, and which I think is really stupid, that you have to pay to get severe weather alerts. And there is, oh crap, what else is in here? I'm sorry. So yeah, you can customize certain things on your watch complication, iPhone customization, notifications, and data source. Dark Sky is the default here. You can choose Weather Underground, but you have to pay even more for that. So for the Ultra Premium Club, to get Weather Underground is $1.49 a month or $10 a year. This regular premium upgrade, which unlocks all this stuff, is 50 cents a month or $3 a year, which is understandable. I know the developer needs to have an income to maintain and keep updates coming and just keep the app working well. So I understand that. I have no issue with that. It does kind of suck that you have to pay to get the app and then pay even more to unlock certain features. Understandable. It still kind of sucks, but understandable. So personality, you can change that from snarky to friendly. I usually keep mine on friendly because I don't want it, even as funny as it is, I want it to be very basic when I load up the app, and I don't want it saying silly things or yelling at me. So you can turn on homicidal or overkill if you want it to yell at you, actually. You can turn off sounds, turn off voice, so you don't have that startup noises, or so you don't hear anything when you load up the app. So actually, I got an overkill. I haven't done this much. Let's see what that is.
It's fucking nice out.
Wow, okay. Let's go back to Chicago.
Sending up weather balloons. It's fucking nice out.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you can turn that off. I usually keep mine off because I do keep my sound on my phone all the time because everything goes to my watch, so I don't need to silence my phone. So I usually turn all that off just because I don't want it to be loud when I'm booting it up. Location, you can choose last viewed or your GPS location, source, Dark Sky or Weather Underground, units, US or whatever. Customization, you can change the different current, hourly, and daily things to reflect what is important to you to see on there. You can change whether the voice, if you leave the voice on, is going to be a snarky voice, or if you just want to say what the upcoming today or next hour is. Displayed summary, you can change that too. I usually keep mine on today. Let's change that back. I just set it to default to show you guys daily. That's at the bottom of the screen. You can change what it shows, precipitation chance, temperature, whether it's feels like. Lots of customization. I'm not going to get into all of it because it is way too much, but this is very customizable, and honestly, I really love this app, and that's probably why I'm using this more over Dark Sky as the customization options. Dark sky, like I said, this is good for simple, easy viewing. Carrot weather is very customizable, and it's just outstanding what this guy has done with this app. Anyway, let's move on. Notifications, you can turn on precipitation notifications like dark sky, weather alerts, morning report, evening report. Turn all that off altogether, and that's, well, the more you delve into it, the more there is, but that's about all I'm going to show you right now. All right, so other than that, let's go to the widgets here. So this is dark sky. Let's minimize it. So that's what it looks like when it's minimized. You got the weather, conditions, high, low, precipitation, next hour. Same thing with carrot. Snarky comment. I don't think there's any way to turn it off in a widget. I'll have to look into that some more. Feels like, winds, high, low. A lot more information shown on the carrot at first glance. Then you show more. You get the little rain meter like you do in the app itself, and then the daily for the next few days. Same thing here with carrot, except this one shows the temperature instead of precipitation. It shows the temperature changes. And yeah, so that's it. And let me show you the watch apps though, because this is the main reason I bought these. So let me load this up first because it defaults to something I don't want it to default to. All right, so here's carrot weather first. Sorry, hit the camera. So here's carrot weather first. So carrot weather shows the conditions on the left with the little sun, the feels like temperature, and the high, the low, and then the conditions for the upcoming time. Carrot weather, I'm going to swipe over to dark sky real quick. Oh, no, not yet. But so carrot weather shows you what it's going to be like for the upcoming hours. So, you know, it'll say clear today, or later on it'll be cloudy, or tomorrow it'll be cloudy, or expect some rain later on, and so on and so forth. It'll tell you what's coming up in the upcoming hours. You click on the app, you got the temperature, the feels like, the winds, little comments, temperature, and then the daily, which is color coordinated. And you can also tap on that and get a little more information. So as far as carrot goes, that's all there is to carrot. Now dark sky, the complication is not as good, but the inside of the app is better, I think. So you look at the complication here. Now I got to set the shows the feels like temperature, so that's not the actual temperature. That's the feels like. Shows partly cloudy, high, low, sunset. Now, a couple things with dark sky. So carrot shows you the condition and it feels like temperature, high, low, and conditions. Dark sky, sorry, I'm getting a little off center here. Dark sky shows the temperature and the conditions written out, high, low, and then unless there's something immediately coming within like the next hour or so, it always says sunset or sunrise. I really enjoy how Carrot does it, where it says, okay, in the next few hours, this is what to expect, or this is what it's going to be like today. But Dark Sky likes to tell you when that sun's going down and when the sun's coming up, and unless something is coming up real soon, it does not change, and I do not like that. But the inside of the app is a little more nice. You got a nice little backdrop here, giving a little animation of what's going on. If it's raining, your actual watch will have raindrops going across it. And here's the temperature, condition, high, low, sunset, all your other information that you get. And then swiping over, you get a little summary of what's going on, and then the hourly breakdown like you do inside the app. And then swipe once more, and you get the precipitation chance with the daily view and all that info. So honestly, I cannot pick between which app I like most. Each has their own benefits and their drawbacks. And honestly, if I had to pick one, it would probably be Carrot. Dark Sky has a way better notification system than Carrot. And if Carrot took even just a couple features from Dark Sky's notification system, I would have no issue saying Carrot is hands down the winner. But as far as notifications go, Dark Sky is definitely the winner on that part. But Carrot probably wins with everything else. Just a very well-built app and very, very, very good job by the developer. So hopefully this helped anyone, and I'm sorry if it's really long. I tried to record this like 4 times, and I can not get this down to a decent length, so I apologize. If you have any questions, though, shoot me comments, and I will try to answer it. And thank you for watching, guys.